Then it's Magic Johnson. And it's Dantley in at the shooting guard. And for Chicago, Jalen Duren is out there with Duncan. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then there's Irving. And it's Kuzma in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Johnson. Pass to Dantley. Over Edwards. Got a piece of it. Abdul-Jabbar against Duncan. On the wing, Irving. And the 3 off target. Irvin attacking. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Down low. The kick out to Irving. That 3 off the mark. To the middle. Dantley the pass to Johnson. And good that time.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
And Magic Johnson with the slam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Abdul-Jabbar with the steal. And that one's good. Irvin.
No hesitation. He just takes off and takes it the distance.
Well, the best way to attack is in transition. He recognizes that.
Hands it from downtown.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter's field, but not who you want to leave open.
Irving with the steal. Duncan with it. Irvin covering, and they pick up 2. Kuzma's got 5 now.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
It's good.
Well, that's just taking what the defense gives. You can usually find some room in that mid-range area.
Here's Kuzma. Duncan kicks to Kuzma. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And that comes off the assist by Duncan. He's got 8.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offense are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Olajuwon's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar.
Number 34, Hakeem Olajuwon.
Here's Gervin. And it's slammed in by Gervin.
He is just always a step ahead of the defense. Magic runs this offense with absolute precision.
Kuzma can't get it to go.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Olajuwon. It's deflected.
An effective stopper at the rim. Duren sure knows how to use those long arms.
Another miss by Kuzma. And you talk about size, coach, strength, and bounce. Oh,
Well, sometimes when you see the athleticism these guys have, it reminds you that this league has some of the best athletes in the world.
Now, here is Irving. He has yet to score. The shot's good from Kuzma.
How about that decision by Kyrie? That's why you want the ball in his hands.
Johnson kicks to Sampson. Here's Dantley. It's tipped.
Playing strong defense inside the paint there. They'll think twice before trying that again.
That puts them in the lead. Kuzma's got 14.
Easy to see why so many are high on Kuzma. Games like this prove how special he can be.
Now here's Johnson. Olajuwon outside. It's stolen by Edwards. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Duncan. Beyond the arc. And there's Edwards on the assist by Kuzma.
And that corner pocket triple, terrific shot by Edwards from deep.
And here is Johnson. At the top of the key, Gervin wants to get it to Olajuwon and does.
Can't be that easy for him. Got to body him up down low.
Yeah, they can't let him even get into that space. If he gets good position on the block, it's trouble.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
With 1 on the clock, and so it's Kyle Kuzma making things happen for Chicago. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Chicago.
Wow, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitant.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
So with Anthony sitting on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. We've got Cade Cunningham. Duncan is out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Edwards in at the 2-guard. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham.
Personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Johnson outside. Pass to Blackman. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, Nance in position. And stolen by Wembanyama.
Well, the defense baited him into that pass, and he fell into the trap.
It's Edwards on the wing. And it's off from three-point range. And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance over Cunningham. That one off the back iron and out. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Here's Kuzma. Connects from three-point range. Kuzma got the lead up to 9. Now for Chicago.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Abdul-Jabbar checked in for Olajuwon.
Number 33.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Johnson surveying the floor. Oh, the advantage of size out of the backcourt. Magic Johnson.
Well, the defense has to offer more resistance, or he's just going to keep scoring down there.
For 3, Edwards. Abdul-Jabbar grabs the miss. Edwards gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Well, Coach, we know there's a lot of expectations tied to a #1 pick. Sometimes they fall flat, but that has not been the case so far with Anthony Edwards.
Oh, it sure as heck hasn't, Kevin. But I think it starts with Anthony Edwards welcomed the expectations. He wanted the expectations, and he has pushed himself to play to that level on a nightly basis, and he's done it.
Duncan outside. Over in the corner, Edward. 6 to shoot. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Kuzma can't get it to go. Here's Blackman, guarded by Kuzma. Took him no time at all on that one.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played, and he comes up with the deuce.
Well, you guys know I love analytics, but I still like the mid-range, especially when he's taking the shot.
And Kuzma has it in the corner. Back to Cunningham. He's looking for Abdul-Jabbar and finds him. Pass to Johnson. Buries it down low.
Magic Johnson.
Johnson's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
Cunningham passes to Kuzma. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, you still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Timeout. Timeout.
Here's Gervin. And it's slammed in by Gervin.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Here's Kuzma, and that comes off the assist by Duncan. Duncan's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
English against Duncan. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down to 1 on the bucket from English.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Duncan with the screen for Edwards. Over in the corner, Cunningham. Another 3 for Chicago.
Well, you try to stay connected to Cunningham, but he finds a way.
Here's Nixon, covered by Cunningham. It's stolen by Cunningham. Here's Edwards. Edwards making a statement.
So talk about a guy who plays above the rim, Anthony Edwards.
Out to the right wing. Gervin outside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And so it's Chicago with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Without question, Kyle Kuzma displaying his skills today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. They've got Abdul-Jabbar. He's out there with Gervin, and it's Dantley in at the 2. Kuzma kicks to Cunningham. Latrey. Sampson pulls it in. With the drive. The shot by Dantley, no good.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Here's Johnson, and Magic Johnson with the slam.
That's just more for Magic, and for all of his unselfish ways, if he wanted to, this guy could probably score like this on a nightly basis.
Here's Edwards. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Cunningham against Johnson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And the first one drops.
And this guy brings a lot of heart to his game, and that's something you have to respect. He's got that desire to make a difference on the floor. And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Kuzma, right side. Off target with his three. Here he goes. Dantley, and the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That's his third foul of the game. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Gervin passes to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Dantley. Fires from 18. And the shot no good, a bit short. Chicago leading by 4. Now here's Kuzma. 20 points for him. Cunningham on the wing. Sinks the three-pointer. Cunningham's got 9.
Yeah, a shooter like Cunningham has no reason to hesitate. He can just take the shot.
You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength. But he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that. But as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is, for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
Oh, the D has to show a little more resistance down there.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for Chicago. They've led by as much as 10. And Duncan gets it to go in.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Here's Johnson. And the shot is good.
Magic Johnson.
He's got 18.
Yeah, the defense looks helpless to stop him. They got to figure out something different.
Left side, Edwards. Edwards, he is a bruiser.
Well, Edwards is such a strong player. Skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
Pass to Dantley. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Anthony Edwards.
That's the idea. Get the ball inside, get a good look, and see if you can draw some fouls.
The first one falls.
And Dantley is an impressive scorer. He's a swing man who can take over games all by himself.
Olajuwon's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Kuzma outside. Pass to Wembanyama. And stolen by Olajuwon. Here's Johnson. Here's Dantley. Covered by Cunningham. And here we go. Fast break. Kuzma's got it. And again, Chicago turns it over.
18 ball.
.121 left in the third quarter. Johnson dishes to Sampson. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Magic Johnson.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Here's Kuzma. A three-pointer off the mark. They are right on the brink of taking the lead.
This is an absolutely critical juncture in this game.
Pass to Sampson. Now, here is Olajuwon. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Olajuwon.
And now just a 1-point Chicago lead.
And that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there, almost automatic.
Out to the wing. A wide open look here for Kuzma. And again, no good by Chicago. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Sampson's shot, good. Sampson's got his second basket of the game.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Edwards. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Here is Gervin. Connects on the foul line jumper. Gervin's got 8. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. The 80s team up by... And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. So with Jordan on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. Cunningham is out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Duncan. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward. Cunningham inside. Out to Kuzma. Wembanyama. High over the top. Wembanyama.
You know, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Plenty of drama in this one so far.
Yeah, don't be surprised if it isn't decided until the final buzzer.
Olajuwon. That shot, no good. Duncan with some nice D. Here's Chicago. Now Cunningham. Left side, Edwards. Kuzma outside. 4 on the shot clock. Carries it from 3-point range. Kuzma's got 23 points.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Here's Nixon, covered by Cunningham. Pass to Dantley. The shot, it's deflected. Here's Kuzma into the lane.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Olajuwon on the wing. Count it.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Kuzma fires. Off target from outside.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Here's Duncan. Cunningham outside. Outside Kuzma. Beyond the arc. It's good.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Without question, Kyle Kuzma displaying his skills today.
Well, I think about throwing something new at him. Maybe bring another defender, force the ball out of his hands.
Substitution for the away team. Ralph Sampson, George Gervin, Magic Johnson.
Great touch off the pass.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver at these moments.
It's Kuzma. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. Johnson, slam dunk, Magic Johnson.
Big shot maker. When the game heats up, so does Magic.
Now Kuzma from outside. The three goes down.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc. A key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
Kuzma missed on the three. Johnson outside. Big time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
And he drives in. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
How about the concentration from Duncan? Doesn't budge, even in the biggest of moments.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
Johnson outside. 34 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Clock at 6. Duncan with the rebound. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Edwards. Oh, he can't jam it home. He is denied.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
A very successful visit to the line for him. Now this is a 2-possession game.
Chicago calls timeout. 16 seconds left in the fourth. And let's strategy.
Looking for a quick shot, trying to extend the... Here we go.
Now, here's Johnson. Now the starting group for the visitors. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Gervin. Then it's Magic Johnson. And it's Dantley in at the 2 spot. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Sampson. Johnson with the bounce pass. Here's Gervin. Get that out of here.
Access denied. You have to go up a little more aggressively when he's near.
Chicago with the ball. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. Greg Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Now here's Johnson. Here's Dantley. No good that time. Great D that time from Edwards. Here's Kuzma. No good on the triple. Here's Dantley. Over to the wing. Sampson dishes to Gervin. Pass to Johnson. Here's the screen to the inside. Sampson. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Here's Kuzma. Wasted no time.